And that's all you can ask, is for someone to care for your mother the way you would want her to be cared for, the way you would do it in a perfect world. And there is no perfect world out there, but the Living Wisdom Center is as close as you can get to it. Before my mom came to the Living Wisdom Center, my husband and I would visit at my parents' home. She was still a lot of fun. I've always just loved spending time with her, and we would laugh and we would giggle. But the conversations became shorter, less frequent. She didn't always understand what I was talking about. Little by little, she would disappear from me. And it hurt a lot to see my mom being lost and that I didn't have a mom anymore. I had my mother, but I didn't have my mom.
We've watched her kind of slip through our fingers, and I know that's been very hard on my wife to watch her lose her mother. And we definitely feel, since she's been here at Hubbard Hill, that we've gotten her back. And in fact, a better version of herself than we've seen in a long time.
With all the changes I've seen in my mother since she's come to the Living Wisdom Center, there are no words to say what I really feel inside. When we came back one day and she knew who we were, both my husband and I, she hadn't known my name or that I was her daughter probably for at least a year or more. And it just hit immediately that I have my mom back again. And I had thought I'd lost her forever. She just is more at home here than she was in her own home the past couple of years. She's just a much more well-rounded person, and before it seemed like she was a shell of herself, and that shell is gone now. And I know there'll come a day where she doesn't know who I am again, and I'll see her slip away, but not the same way it was before, because now she's with people who love her and know her, and she trusts them and feels safe with them. And that's all you can ask, is for someone to care for your mother the way you would want her to be cared for, the way you would do it in a perfect world. And there is no perfect world out there, but the Living Wisdom Center is as close as you can get to it.
She's getting the love and the care she deserves. She's getting the kindness she deserves. Everybody is kind to her. Everybody loves on her. And she is blossoming. I mean, her cognitive abilities within the first couple of weeks of her being here, we saw such an improvement. And we think a lot of it was the socialization. A lot of it was the activities they were including her in. She wasn't baking at home for years. And they were baking cookies with her. They gave her a feeling of self-worth. They let her sweep the floor. If she wanted to get the broom and sweep the floor, they let her do it, and she loved it. She loves feeling needed. And they brought that back for her. And like Liz said, she's got her mom back.
And there's no way I could ever repay the staff here for the love and kindness that they've given her, but not just her, to all of us family members. There's no words at all that can really convey the feelings that I have, that are strong enough and kind enough just for all the love we receive every day.